Today we'll be looking at homolytic fission. Remember in the previous video, I explained bond breaking in organic chemistry or in chemistry generally. And I told you that there are two methods or two types of bond breaking in organic compounds or in inorganic compounds. And the two types of bond breaking are the homolytic bond breaking, which we call the homolytic fission. Remember, the word fission in chemistry means break up. Now we have the first type of bond breaking, which is homolytic fission, and the second type, which is heterolytic fission. In this class, we are going to understand the meaning of homolytic fission or homolytic bond breaking. In homolytic bond breaking, each of the two atoms involved in the bonding will break away with one of the electrons in that bond system. Remember that every bond is formed using two electrons. A single bond is formed using two electrons. Now, when we want to break this bond, is either one of those atoms present in the bond will leave with the two electrons, leaving the other one empty, or they will pick those two electrons one. For instance, if I have A and B as a compound, just like you can have hydrogen chloride. Now, if I have A and B as a compound, and if I have the structure like this, there is a bond that connects or that holds A and B together. This bond between A and B contains two electrons. A bond is formed using two electrons. Now, if I want to break this bond into two, after breaking it, I will give one electron to A, give the other electron to B. Remember, these two electrons which were used to form this bond were donated by the two atoms present in the bonding system. This is a case of covalent bonding. Remember, in covalent bonding, the bonding atoms bring one electrons each, one electron each. Then they will share those electrons together. A will bring one electron, B will bring one electron, making a total of two. Now, the two of them will still share these two electrons. Now, if I break this bond and A takes one of them, while B takes the other one, we'll say that the bond was broken homolytically. Homolytic breaking is a type of bond breaking in which there is equal sharing of the electrons after breaking of the bond. When the bond is broken and those two electrons present in the bond are equally shared between those two atoms, you take one, the other one takes one. That type of bond breaking is the one we call homolytic bond breaking, or you call it homolytic fission. Now, we are going to analyze the products we have here, the A and the B. You notice that A will not carry any charge, neither will B carry a charge. Why do I say so? Remember that in chemistry, when an atom gains electron, it will bear a negative charge. But when it loses electron, it will bear a positive charge. But in this case, I gave them one electron, but I'm not putting any charge on them. Normally, some people may think they should carry negative charges since I gave them electrons. No. The electrons given to A and B here belongs to them. Originally, this electron I gave to A has been in A. It was the same electron A donated when it was forming a bond with B. So after breaking this bond, A took back what it brought. So he didn't get it. It has been its own. Just like you have a company with someone, the person brought $50,000, you brought $50,000. Total money contributed is $100,000. And the two of you opened up a business. The business keeps running for some time. Now, after some years, the two of you decided to put an end to that company or industry, you decided to share your money. Assuming the total money you have at that moment you want to end the company is the same 100,000, you find out that you will take back your 50,000, the person will take back his or her 50,000. So nobody gained, nobody lost in that sharing, because what you collected was what you brought. Assuming you brought 50 and you collected 70,000, then we can say you gained something. So here, what A took is 1, while B took 1. So nobody gained anything. What they brought was what they collected. In this case, we don't call these products, we don't call them ions, rather we call them free radicals. They are known as free radicals. And what is a free radical? A free radical is a substance produced during homolytic bond breaking which contains one unpaired electron. You can see they have one unpaired electron. Why are we calling it unpaired? For you to be paired, for electron to be paired, the electrons need to be 2. Let's say A is having 2 electrons, we call it paired, but it's having only 1 here. So they are called what? Free radicals. So remember, free radicals are very reactive. Why? Because they will always be eager to react in order to gain 1 more electron to pair up these their unpaired electrons. So free radicals are produced during homolytic bond breaking. And homolytic bond breaking is a type of bond breaking that involves equal sharing of electrons between the bonding atoms. For instance, let's give another example. If I have hydrogen molecule which contains 2 atoms of hydrogen, and I want to break this hydrogen molecule up, I want these 2 atoms to separate. Originally, they are like this. The bond between them contains 2 electrons. Now, if I break them up, because I'm having H here and H here, and you know that what will determine whether the electrons will be shared equally or unequally is the electronegativity difference between the 2. When you say an atom is electronegative, it means the atom loves electron more than the other. So when it is in a bonding system, it will try to take all the electrons towards itself. And the electronegative atoms we have are fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, and other halogens. So because I have H and H here, the same atom, so the electronegativity will be the same. So nobody will be more electronegative than the other. So the electrons will be equally shared. In that case, when I break this bond, one of this H will take one of the electrons, the other H will take the other electron. So this is what I will get. And these are called free radicals. Thank you for watching. Click the next video to see heterolytic fission. Thank you.